Okay, so now we are live. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the delay. We had a small technical issue, but we are starting slowly. I will just take a look and I will just copy the link in the other events where people sign for this conversation. So it will just take me a second. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so we can start. Hello again. Welcome. Very happy to have this already the conversation number 3 with you. Welcome, Aga. Also, how are you today?
Very good. Very good. But
Yeah, so we officially started the streaming 8:30, but technical issues, we can never avoid them. And yeah, so let's go to the topic. Today, we will speak about manhood and officially and specifically on what is the vision of manhood in ancient indigenous traditional nations of Native Americans. We have prepared a couple of bullet points, and at any time, just feel free to send us any question. At the end of the conversation, we will have 10 or 15 minutes where we will just answer these questions. And yeah, well, I will introduce Aga and also, as many of you already know, they are located in United States at the moment, and they work together with ancient knowledge and combining different techniques. Also, he was raised by the Lakota traditions. Aga, she holds a degree in psychology and art, and well, they make a beautiful work combining different techniques, also joining in different ceremonies and going around the world sharing their work. And myself, I'm Jessie. I'm located in Krakow, and I'm representing Shamwandina. This is a project that is slowly just shaping itself. And as you can see right now, so this is a space where we can just share our vision about consciousness. And yeah, so welcome. Maybe you want to say something else?
It was a good introduction.
yeah.
I have nothing to add.
Yes, at the end as well, we will leave the Instagram of Aga, and also if you would like to follow closer what they are doing. So let's kick off. The topics of today, it will be the next one. So first of all, we will start with Native American perspective of manhood. In this, we will cover the definition of a man, distinguishing character or qualities to be a man. Then also Anaga will explain us that in Native American traditions, the man is represented by a lizard. Continuing with the growing up and development of men, so we have teachings from family members and elders, ceremonies of rites of passage. Always open to learn something new, learning to use weapons for survival, be responsible for himself, for his loved ones and the community, and identity and power within. So first of all, maybe before we start with the topics, we can say like why it's important to talk about this, why we should go back to these ancient practices, traditions of how a little boy was raised to become a man in the vision of manhood Native American traditions.
I can say something. Of course, like for everyone, there are different things that are important, right? Everybody has a different priorities, and it also reflects in how they shape their life, how they shape their relationships in the family. But I think that we were inspired because all these questions actually came from our community, and this is the subject of generally people are approaching us asking for counseling and help and ceremonies to support their like partnerships, their relationships, their families. And I think that it was important to talk about the women and the men separate, because like we are so different and we cannot avoid it, just hormones and nature, and this is how we've been created. And we are, our spirit can be anything, but you know how in this life, in this incarnation, we get manifested in the certain way. I think it also puts us in the certain position, and I'm not talking about the what is the society and what ideas society has. It's just like really what our physicality brings to us, and how we have to deal with it. So there are certain things that women are not capable of doing because of their physical bodies, and there are certain things that men are not able to do, and there are certain things that we can exchange and share. So I think that the main inspiration was to bring the idea of ancient societies and structures, because nowadays a lot of people, at least in our community when we work, they kind of felt like either lost or misinformed, or there was like too much information. So like they were asking us for the guidance like that, going to the vision quest, going to other ceremonies. And very interesting, because recently we've been putting in the vision quest partners together, because this is something that people really need, like they need energetically to support the structure. So it's also interesting how this is shaping, you know. And in the times when we have so much freedom and individuality and everybody is like self-centered, how do we approach like a communion of two people, how we build the structure of the family, how that's going to reflect in our society and in our nation, and even globally. So like I think that this was the subject that showed up.
I guess this will be our next topic, right? To talk about partnership between the feminine and masculine. But before also continue, I would like to say it as well from my perspective why this topic is important. And this week, while I was listening to some podcast, um, I agree with a concept that while men in our society is growing up, we do lack these kind of rites of passages that help them as well to just embrace the new cycles. For women, as we spoke the last times as well, we start our first menstruation, our first period, as well the time of motherhood. So it is a kind of rite of passage that we have in our body as well. And in my point of view, as learning these traditions and the way how the ancient cultures were growing up, it also can help us to understand what is the actual status of manhood.
And of course, as always, you know, we can only talk from our own perspective, which means talking from the perspective of the nations with whom we are directly connected. that is related to Oso's family lineage, and his spiritual family, as well as the teachers and leaders that he received the teachings from. So there might be for sure many other ways.
Definitely.
Aho, Wopila,
Aho.
Tanka, Yellow, Wopila. First of all, I want to ask for permission to the universe. Also, I want to ask for permission from Mother Earth, Pachamamita, to give it to us, sustainability to us to be here. Also, permission to the spirits of the four directions, all the spirits to surround this beautiful planet, the blue star in the middle of the universe. Also, the permission from your hearts. Every one of you are behind this camera, this and another side. Where are you? See, we can call this Tezcatlipoca because this is the black hole. So I'm on this side, and you are another side. See, already another side. So what's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So the topic of today, like Jesse says and mentioned, also my beautiful wife mentioned, is about the manhood. Very important because it's everything. See, very important. See, the definition of a man, yeah, is the masculine side of the duality. See, I don't know if you get it, but duality is two, and one is feminine and another side is masculine. So
Like yin and yang.
this is Aga is a Chinese, and she just mentioned yin and yang, but it's something like that.
It's a concept people
it's a
understand.
concept is colors like a black and white, or positive and negative. But no, here in our culture, nobody is positive, nobody is negative. See? So uses duality. The another point is about the distinguishing character of qualities to be a man. Wow. 3 letters, M-A-N. See? But it's so hard to feel full. To feel full. See? 3 letters is so hard to be a man. Yeah. Everyone can say it because it's the sex of as a man. See? But no meaning. Really is a man. See? Use is representation of a man. It's like if we put and draw something, it's a something. See? But really is representing. But no, it's true. See? Imagine a car with no engine. It's a car, but with no engine. Imagine a car with no tires. See? Imagine the jet, the airplane with no engine. See? So men have to be complete a men from A to Z, from the simple, since the beginning to the end. No 3/4, no half, no a quarter, no. Complete a man. So this is why our grandpas have the idea and teaching the little babies, since are babies, yeah, about 7. How you can say qualities
or
virtues to be a man. So then teaching the little baby as humility, to be humble, see, to be a part of this world, but always accepted, humble, accepting, counseling, and put attention, see. So, and using, representing for the humility is represented by the wolf. See? When you see the wolf is very humble and the wisdom. See, but this is another part. See, the another part is bravery. See, how to be a brave. Yeah, how to be yourself. How to accept yourself. See, Believe me, we have so many contrasts, so many pictures about what we want to be. See, this is maybe you hear about this word is very popular right now. Wanna be, okay? Wanna be something you can be because you are something inside. You know what's created by the universe with something, yeah. So you have to be very brave to accept yourself. See who you are, how you get. See.
What is your expression of
What
your spirit?
Yeah. The another one is honesty. Honesty. Yeah. You're represented by Raven. Okay? So because this is again, see, or you have to be honest with yourself from inside. So what you think? What you picture a Raven is handsome? Is something like attractive? Is really no, but the raven accept himself as a raven. Yeah, his color. Yeah. So also this is why it's representing the honesty. You be honest with yourself. Yeah. So the wisdom, see, and wisdom, how you have to learn and be wisdom. All of you, see, you listen this. To be a wisdom, maybe you know what's the wisdom in the past. See, after the hangover, to even you don't remember what happened in the last party, and checking all your body, your eyes, and thinking, oh my gosh, what I did.
On my complete.
See, you have all your fingers complete. Thinking about it. See, so thinking about what is wisdom. See, okay. Don't worry about the past. You can start now, in this moment, to be wise. Put attention. Put attention in yourself. Put attention in the movements of the universe. Yeah. I can ask you something very simple. You know what is day to day about that? See? Today we have a new moon. Mhm. Today is very special day in the universe because all the uh, bodies across the universe, we call planets, is moving, and some coming back again and get aligned and later go back in this cycle. See, but today something get aligned. But you notice, like you put attention, every day get aligned. See, everything get aligned. Something. You listen the news and repeating something happens already 7 years ago or 10 years ago. It's like a cycle. The people in history that check the human history then call pendulum, the pendulum cycle. You see the people starving, they don't have nothing to eat. The people suffer for diseases. The people get into the war. The people get always in something. It's a pendulum, see? Passing by and come back. See? Passing by and come back. Because this is how is the system, is the, how you call this? Always
Cycle.
cycle. Cycling, yes, the cycle. See, it's the cycle about the everything go and come. Come and go, come and go. See, this is about you design the cycle. This is how the ancient people create calendars. So, in the calendar today, the day is Mikistli. Mikistli is represented by the death. See? The number is Chikome, means number 7. Okay? Very different than the calendar from Gregorian calendar. Today is 11, it's Thursday. See? This Gregorian calendar also have so much information, yeah, but it's kind of messed up, yeah, because have a different systems, mathematical systems, and go in one direction or the direction. So then don't complete, put the 13 moons, then put only 12 moons. So, but still making cycle. See? So also today is we call the lunar snail. You know what is a snail, right? Something like you go outside and travels because it's the moon. The moon, yeah, they call Slimak. Because appears and disappears. Right now disappear. The moon is new moon. This is what I call, and also in our language is Texitecat. Texitekal. See? So this is the day of today. Tomorrow, believe me, tomorrow have to be new day with new energy. See, but this is talking about wisdom. If we put attention, how the things are, how the things move, see, you learning because I mentioned it's cyclical, like how you say, see, so coming in cycles. And I repeat again how the people, historians or another people call pendulum because come back again, passing by, so repeats the events. So we don't grow up because we don't remember. We don't remember where we come from. We don't remember our past. See, people get the countries get abused, they disappear and appears, and later the new generation worshiping their own enemies. What they call this something like then
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. Then kiss the boots of the people who put the boots and the grandpas on fathers and the neck. See, it's just I see how them wearing those. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is about how you make wisdom, see, to remember and the people, what the people forget already about it, where we're going, where we come from, who we are. See? Okay, this is very important. The another is truth. Oh, I'm sorry. Wisdom is represented by the turtle by the ocean turtle. See?
The ancient one.
They go into the ocean, living in the ocean, this
So
turtle, and live for hundreds of years. Yeah, this is wisdom. The another is truth. See? Say the truth. Who you are, where you going, why you put so much makeup and try to be something not you. See? So say the truth, and you get energy very strong inside. Also, this is represented by another turtle, but the terrestrial turtle. See, because it's hard to say the truth sometimes. Yeah, this is why it's represented. It's so slow and so hard. See, very protective. Yeah. The another one is respect. Respect, respect for yourself, respect for others, respect for the Mother Earth, respect what you get in the life, see? Respect for everything, all the lives, everything is alive. The stones are alive, the trees are alive, the river, the water is alive, the oceans, yeah, everything is alive. The rats, the worms. See, we have to have respect because we live, we are neighbors and we live part of each other lives. So, and this is represented by the buffalo, see, the strength of buffalo. See? And the another one is love. And I think we can stay here talking about love for weeks, see, for lack of love, for so much love. See? And what love, everyone, we need love. See? We need to understand love. See? We don't understand love. We thinking like it's something like we feel in love and we discharge all our love and with somebody or sell something and later get empty. This is something. different. See, love is compassion. Already, some of you know what we're talking about. Yeah, we have to practice in the ceremonies. Yeah, all these 7 features. Yeah, our grandpas doing in very lovely way. See? Like this. See, humility, bravery, honesty, wisdom, wisdom, truth, respect, love. What the love is represented by something, see? But the dove, how you call dove and Gowombek. Represented the love. See? We call Totolita, Totolki, or Totolzin. Yeah, this is represented by love. So the teachings from our elders is passing in the family. See? Passing in the family. The grandpa teach the son, the grandson, the grandson is passing, for generations. Somebody says, the information passing by mouth, by generation after generation, really doesn't work. Because it's much better to get in the library, see? But you know the story of the world about libraries? And somebody had the idea about what's the name Alexandria, meaning a huge library and get burned. You remember about another big library who was stolen because the people, instead to print it in paper, then printed all the knowledge in pieces of gold? Yeah, it's happened in Peru. The people get there, stole all the pieces of gold, then don't care about the features, about the information was there. Then use them, get the gold. It's what interesting gold. So later the wisdom get into the stones, carving in the stone. By years and years and years and years. See? And now the people can see those stones and then thinking like it is something like Walt Disney features, Walt Disney characters or Walt Disney, and but they don't understand what is carved in the stones. People with a lot of imagination then says this is from people came from another planet. See? And all this is not human because humans don't have this idea. Humans are so retarded. So who
You
can?
don't understand.
Oh, this is then say that because then don't understand.
Yeah.
We know. We know what is the meaning. All the indigenous people know what is the meaning. So just I give it to you something simple. My grandpa teach me, my grandpa training to me to be a helper, because we is close the 13,000 years, see? 13,000 years. So closing the 26,000 years cycle. See? And we have to make the ceremony in the same place who was held the ceremony 26,000 years ago. See? So again, in the half of the account, 13,000 years, then make a ceremony in one spot, in one place. Yeah. So my grandpa teach me to be a helper because somebody have to lead and with a lot of knowledge how to lead the ceremony. Mm-hmm. It's part of the teachings. Yeah? So anyways, everyone is interested about it, right? So my grandpa told me only with few words where is the place. This is why I'm ending here in this land. See, he told me is looks like a snake island. Look like a snake. See, was an island. See? The last ceremony 13,000 years ago was an island. So I spent maybe 20 years of my life looking around all this area because he told me how to be in this area. I don't find anything. So I found it in 20, I think it was 2009, 2010, but not for me. It's somebody, a geologist from Washington, yeah, sent me a picture from the satellite about possible place. Yes, that was the place. I was there. I found the altar. I found everything. See? And until today, nobody want to let. Nobody knows where is the spot because really was the spot where 13,000 years was held the ceremony. Yeah. So how I found it by instruction of my grandpa. Where my grandpa get the instruction was his grandpa. It's by generation after generation. So now you can see because now people, scientists checking the spot, checking the place, checking all the story and matches. Yeah. So it's accurate. The transmission of knowledge by mouth, by stories.
Mhm.
See? So I know as my clock says I'm get over the time. See? So yes, I want to have something like we the men's, how to be very responsible for our families, for our children. We are the support. Yeah, we are the support of our families. So I say that because something happens right now in this time.
Can I just add something?
Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to add that all the qualities that also mentioned, like humility, bravery, honesty, wisdom, truth, respect, and love. These are the qualities that elders are teaching young boys during the ceremonies, because originally in the ancient protocols, the ceremonies like Vision Quest and Sun Dance were created to help men, because by the biology, women have more opportunities to exercise all of these when they are helping their sisters, mothers, bringing up children, and men natural qualities are different. So the ceremonies were created to connect men with the earth, but also
Mhm.
to help them embrace and and grow all these qualities in their heart during the ceremonies, which are actually very hard. And the young men, they enter the ceremonies at a very young age, sometimes 9 years old, sometimes 11.
Mhm.
And in indigenous communities, like they go to Vision Quest. Also went to Vision Quest when he was 6 years old.
Mhm.
So he did fasting like day and night for 4 days, no food, no water. And sometimes even the elders who are teaching you would give you a task, like during this first Vision Quest you have to do something, um, and it depends what is your role in the community, but this is the important part to remember. And I think that it is teaching men like responsibility, and I would say maybe endurance or perseverance, or um, I don't know, all these qualities that keep you in one place, grounded and strong, right? Like this is and then you're connected to the earth, you're connected to your community, you're connected to yourself. And as I said, like all of these qualities are easier for the women because we can practice all of these as we go through our moon cycle every month. So we have a lot of opportunities in our life cycle, at least 13, sometimes for some women even 15 times in 1 year
Mhm.
you have opportunity to sit with yourself and to work with these qualities. So from um, So yeah, I think that's it. What I wanted to mention.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this talking about ceremonies of rite of passage, right? And there are
Yeah.
any other rites of passage that boys and young adults have to overcome, or just to there is something else?
So again, in every tradition is different, because like in some they would leave the like they would do the in some traditions they put the young men in the hole in the soil to connect with Mother Earth, because again women have a natural connection with Earth. So for the men to develop all these qualities of compassion and connection, they would put a boy um, inside the earth, like in a hole, and cover with the soil. And sometimes they would put the seeds. Sometimes they would plant a plant. Like it's every tradition is different. But sometimes would be a hunting, right? Like they would be prepared to be a warriors, so they are being taught different like fighting techniques and the use of different weapons. Uh, and later that would be also the rite of passage. Like they have to prove themselves to the community to show that they learned either the fighting technique or the hunting um, or whatever else that they were practicing. But usually nowadays, I would say for the young men, it's vision quest. It's considered to be the rite of passage. Would you agree?
Yeah. So about talking about the ceremonies of rite of passage is set up for 4 days, 4 nights. Yeah. And it's no food and no water because it's part of the protocol. Also, it's about another people need to be longer, 7 days, 13 days, even 21 days, but it's a special requirements for people who have to heal it for something. It's no competitions in our culture. See, you have to go 4 days, 4 nights, period. You need something extra or something special, yeah. You, if you need it for your healing, yeah, it's applied. So give it to you extra day, give it to you another extra day, give it to you 13 days, give it to you 21 days because you need it. And also your doctor, who is the person in charge for you, says and ask because it's asking. Because we avoid to be in competition. And no, I get my 5 star because I make 13 days and I get my star is in my forehead and is good boy, good job. We avoid all that stuff. 4 days, 4 nights, period.
No
Okay.
recognition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the recognition
Because
is
it's to
with,
practice your humility.
yeah, it's practice and with no side effects. See? This is no side effects. Side effects is ego. See, center ego. See, this is one side effects. You see somebody who start growing his ego, yeah, then he needs to go for vision quest. Yeah, and maybe have very very deep ego. Is when we need to go 21 days or 40 days
Wow,
for
21
vision
days.
quest because really is very sick. See? Yeah, is somebody in the roof. Yeah. Yeah, always we all have to open to learn something new every day. See, put attention and open to learn something new. Yeah, so to learn the elders teaching all the kids to using all the kind of weapons for survival, for self-protection, for self-defense. See, why? Because our worst enemy, the worst enemy is yourself, is the fear. See? The fear makes us slaves. When are you afraid? See? When are you afraid of something? See? This is how all the cities, you can see right now How many billion, talking about billions in the Mother Earth living, how many people control billions? Where these things coming from? Fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming from fear. How the 1% controls the 99.9%. Okay. I think this topic we have to talk about later. Yeah. So this is part of the wisdom. So we have to learn how to be responsible for you, for your loved ones, for your community. That back again about the point about how many kids right now use then love more his own iPhone or the new technology, and then love so much the cars, then love then dreaming to have a very huge uh, house, to what, to living alone. See? We have to give value to the simple things in life. See? And live together in the same community. See? Also, another thing is happens is we losing our identity. We don't know who we are as a humans. See? And the losing of identity creates the stress. And the stress creates the new diseases, the disease of the new century. Yeah, we can't see it's the new century. It's a stress. It's created by the stress. See, attack our own body. So another good to be a man is keep your mind shut, your mouth shut. See? So only talk when it's necessary to say something important. If you don't have nothing to say important, close your mouth. See? Keep there. So you don't make mistakes. You more open your mouth and say something with no sense, you make a lot of mistakes. See? And you are wise. See? Are wise because you don't say nothing wrong. Yeah. Think about today to help somebody. See? You have to even make notes about it. Help somebody. See? All the humans pray for find today opportunities, hoping somebody for God to ensure his or her assets. You know what is that? Then go for rip off somebody to don't put attention and take advantage. See? This is more of the people even pray and say, "Oh, Creator, give me the opportunity to find somebody sleeping in the street full of gold, so I can get something." You help somebody today. See, live today as the last day of your life. See, living like it is the last day of your life. See, what about if tomorrow you don't know you get rich, you get millions? What you have to do today? So you don't care about anything because already you know tomorrow you have to be so rich. Yeah. What about tomorrow you have to die? Tomorrow you kaput. Mhm. Tomorrow today is your last day. See? So you have to set up all your stuff the faster possible. See? But we don't know. So we have to live like it's possible. See? So if you live in that way, you enjoy today. Enjoy this light, enjoy the sun, enjoy your friends, enjoy the food. See? Yesterday is gone. Yeah. Tomorrow is not coming yet. See? Now is the moment to enjoy every one of us. See? So beautiful day. Another day, another gift from Creator to be alive. Yeah. Aho.
Aho, aho. Thank you. I was just thinking in the last part that you say that we should live as if tomorrow we were to die. And I'm thinking that sometimes in modern society, with all the responsibilities that people have and job and the family and going to different places, sometimes it's difficult to find this moment of peace. However, that might be a very nice practice to integrate in our lives, to go to nature, and even if it is just a weekend, to allow ourselves just to release completely from all these external pressures, and give us the gift to live as if we were going to die tomorrow, and just feel grateful and open to listen to the silence and be nice with the people who is around us. So yeah, thank you very much. I have also one other question. Thinking about music. Um, if we say sometimes that music is like a feminine energy, however, can you tell us a bit about the connection of Native Americans and the drumming? I have seen like mostly men like joining in this big circles drumming together. Like, what is the symbolism of this, or what does it mean for men, like in the masculine energy?
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. There are generally speaking about the construct of everything that indigenous nations are doing. There are two reasons for everything. Either this is a cosmic reason, which means there is a deeper meaning behind it, or there is a practical reason. And sometimes practical reason is it's really hard to drum for 8 hours straight in the Sundance ceremony. And this is why the men are drumming. It requires really a lot of strength in your arms to continuously drum. But also because of the meaning of the drum and the connection of the man with a drum and with the earth, it's also another reason behind it.
Mm-hmm. The drum, we have a drum here. The drum has a part, feminine part and masculine part. See?
Mm-hmm.
So we have an example here. See? This is the drum. See? One of these lines is feminine and another line is masculine. See?
Mm-hmm.
So you see the center is with you holding, see? Look at
Mm-hmm.
that. It's in the center and the middle finger, see? So the
Mm-hmm.
middle finger is representing the energy of our heart. Always we holding by the left hand, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the energy is running around our system. Our body go to our heart. Our heart get the energy, and this is how we explain energy. It's from our mouth. See,
Mm-hmm.
and our mouth is the energy. Is the we give energy. So it's mind, body, and spirit. The spirit is the mouth. See, is what we singing. See, so
Mm-hmm.
it's very important what we go inside. It's a nutritious energy, but also the spiritual energy go out in our mind, like a you sing a high pitch, baby.
No, because it gives a better chance because we don't have a microphone.
So also the drumming and the singing have duality. See, the men singing and the low by no slow, and the woman singing in high pitch. See,
Mm-hmm.
also the drum in this case, this kind of drum have the tree of life. See, right here, in four directions. See, it's four directions, and every directions ending in the tree of life. And the tree of life
Mm-hmm.
is connected with the universe. It's representing the universe and the total, see, and the sound. Get the sound is what is the tone of the beat of Mother Earth. Is the sound of our heart. See?
But really also the drum is, again, helping men to connect to their inner voice, to their heart space, and to Mother Earth. Because the drum is made of the wood, and the skin. Sometimes has the stone. So all these elements are coming from Mother Earth, and they're naturally connecting the man to Mother Earth.
Have stone in the center. See?
Oh,
So
beautiful.
again,
These are four elements.
women get blessed by natural cycles to be connected to the universe, to the inner voice, instinct, intuition, underworld, and the men have to work harder to get connected.
To connect from the external part.
That's why it's so important for men to sit in nature, in solitude, to do ceremonies like Vision Quest and Sundance, or fasting, to use the tools like drumming, because it's really helping to keep everything in balance, because we should not be connected to the earth only in that way that the man is connected to the woman and through her he's connected to earth. No, he has to be grounded himself in the material world. Like, he cannot be dependent on a woman like a little boy is dependent on the nurturing energy of the mother. But you can see that in nowadays society, there are a lot of young men who are so dependent energetically even on the energy of the mother, that they never really rooted themselves in Mother Earth to be independent. And later in life, they're looking for the life partner who will be again becoming a connection for him to be nurtured and nourished. So he's not really taking the role and responsibility to be the one who is a caregiver and a protector and the sustaining energy in the family or society structure. He is still energetically dependent on a woman in the relationship. So that's why I think it's so important to mention that really for men, they should work with responsibility, because again, the girls by nature have to deal with it from from the very young age, but not boys. So it's very important for men, in order to be able to create balanced relationship and family, it is important for them to exercise their responsibility. So and what they can bring to the family, bring to the community, and not just show up. You know?
One question. So, if we get to know this information that you are sharing right now, we understand the importance to recognize the qualities of the masculine. But what to do if a person, due to society conditioning or just the patterns on family that raise a man without embracing these characteristics, so what are the steps that men could take to start learning about themselves, right? What are the tools that right now they could use to reconnect, let's say?
I think that first of all, they need the introspection, because you know how all the humans, not only men, respond when we are saying that there is something wrong with them. Not me. so doesn't matter if it's about your character, it's about your life, it's about your habits, it's about your addictions. When somebody will come to you and say, hey, I think this is something you have to fix, they would say, who are you talking to? Like, So I think you muted, Jesse.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So it
So
must be an own initiative, the first step.
like with everything, you cannot really force nobody to be somebody else or develop or grow or mature or give up bad habit if they're not ready. Now you can show them. So like if we have in the family or in the community the role models of men who have very strong masculine energy, and I'm not talking about
Your strength.
psychopathic, narcissistic, alpha male, toxic. I'm talking about healthy, grounded, elder, or it can be a man. Sometimes younger men are also very mature. So it depends how, what is their spirit and how much work they put into being themselves and growing themselves as a man.
Yeah, if another solution is go to see Aga and also and
go to Vision Quest.
and go to Vision Quest on the ceremony. So just interact and this, sharing. So we in our system we have DNA, genetic information, and all this information is running in our system. We have a system. We have a ceremonies to get your system, come back into the ancient ways, the positive ancient ways, and into the male energy, and bring it to you. Even I saw this guy, some of the guys coming back like a very strong, like a bear. You see a bear or wolf, see, completely, raw guys, see, and very responsible, very with a lot of wisdom. See, after the ceremonies, myself, I get amazed. See how we humans carried the ancient information. Nothing
Within
get
ourselves.
lost. Nothing get lost after all the experiences our elders, our ancient people have. Yeah, get into our DNA. We don't lose anything. This is why our elder says when with the little baby born, says, look at the little abuelito is born. Why?
Oh.
Because this little abuelito is more ancient than us, because already carry the ancient, all the wisdom for generations, millions of generations, plus the mother, plus the father, and get the new, get condensed all the information. So it's more older. See?
Yeah. Wow.
So we go
Yeah.
in generation till the future to get more elders, more older people than the past. See? So a lot of wisdom there. So and later we don't know what to do in their life. So it's something like somebody with propaganda make a hole, make a drill, and put inside us something. Yeah, maybe with the
Another
TV.
program.
Yeah, and it's a program. But was in the past was the TV. Right now, when the computers, all the iPads, and right now with artificial intelligence, it's more easy to make a drill match better, to go put inside, more accurate, to put
More
inside
accurate.
propaganda to the next generation, losing the connection. What is the purpose we was created? See, our destiny. What is our destiny? To be humans. And our elder says, see, we go backwards. See, when we born, when we are little babies, is we coming from the earth. See, and later, all the life experience in the life, we go back to the earth. See, so we go backwards. See, so we live in. This is how we get the experience coming from nothing. We don't know anything, learning, and later all the wisdom, where then go? Back to Mother Earth.
Back to the earth.
See? So have to be the opposite. See? You see, think about it. But if you put attention in that when somebody have to, already death, see, with all the wisdom, carry all the wisdom, all the experiences, and go back to Mother Earth. See, it's opposite. Then you coming from nothing, clean, a brand new disc to get recorded something there, yeah, and get in the live recording and get experiences. For what? For put back in the earth. You don't get it, right? Okay, think about it. And coming and dreams. And you find what is the purpose of your life. See? Why are you here? Why are you ending here exactly? And you don't know because you ending in another country with people you don't know. Even sometimes you don't recognize your own family because you coming from the spirit world. And guess what? You was here before already. Yeah. So this is why you can carry memories. Yeah. So it's part
So
of the dreams. See, you have to find in dreams and the astral ways. Mm.
So, as Jesse asked, like
Mhm.
what a man would need to do. So, if you do not have access to go to the ceremonies like Sweat Lodge or Vision Quest or Sundance, you can just start practicing on your own, just sitting in nature, or fasting, and just to get connected to the inside of yourself, or drumming. Just you can make your drum, and because you want to cultivate this connection to yourself inside, to your dark side, let's call it, to your shadow, to your underworld inside of yourself, which is again given to women, right? But men have to make this connection stronger. And I think that this is all that can be done, because like when you are by yourself, and more often you connect in the silence and isolation to yourself, and in nature to the drum, or medicine songs, you can find all these answers that are coming from our DNA, and this is what's gonna like make you stronger. Like, this is how I see it. But
Yeah, something additional as well. I believe that, yeah, whenever we are going to nature, connecting with ourselves, these answers are activated, and we are able to connect with our own femininity, masculinity. But also lately, every time is more popular that men circles are happening, men's krong, yes, so where men
yes,
are,
for
are,
for
are
the for
gathering
the
together, and also like allowing themselves to express their masculinity, but in a group, right, in a group of people who is open about topics of consciousness. So in this way they have already a community as well that is very interesting. And I was wondering as well if you ever made this kind of ceremonies personally, right? A part of Sundance only for men or only for women.
Yeah, moon dance, and also the warrior dance, the warrior ceremonies is only men's. Is no
But
allow.
also we doing the circles too,
Yeah,
like
we make
circles only
circles.
for women, or
Yeah,
circles only for
and
men.
also the circle for women, talking only women, and the women learning to do all the ceremony by themselves. I told you it's about some ceremony to make a lodges and build the lodges, make everything, and the women can put the fire, make the fire, put the stones, and then carry the stones, then make everything. Yeah. So even they have circles for children's. Yeah, and
Oh, that's super nice.
children's make all the ceremony, always guided
Wow,
by the elder. See, also the women get guided by the elder
that's
woman.
very nice. I haven't
Yeah.
heard about children ceremonies or circles in Ecuador. If ever we go to Ecuador, I think in 2025, we should make one of these circles. That will be amazing.
Yeah, we are in the time. We have to start in doing. No, don't be worried about something happens about the speed. The life is going faster and faster, and the people don't put attention. The people don't can stay even in the phone. A second, because then just passing everything. Remember, the mountain always was there. The
Mhm.
ocean always was by millions of years in the same spot. See, everything is so ancient. So it's now is a moment. Yeah, and everything have to come back. This is our job to get back to the roots. So don't worry about how it goes so fast. See, we need to go back to the roots. We need to go back to the simple things in the life. See, so we have to create the circles for children's, for circle for women's, circle for elders, circle for men, young people. See, how to learn the process of learning. See, we have to do it. Is this our job? This is what we are here. What we exactly what we're talking about. What we need is your support. Is how you supporting? Just be in touch. Yeah. So we can, if we, it have to be, together for sure. We can make a ceremony every day and follow the rhythms of the life, the rhythm of the life, the rhythm of today. Today, the energy is very different, the energy from yesterday. And the energy from tomorrow, the tomorrow's energy is completely different. So, but we don't put attention because we living in this world who is so fast, changing so fast. Even sometimes the people even they don't know what kind of socks they put and put
So
different kind of socks or different kind of shoes. Yeah.
so also for for the connection with Mother Earth and grounding for men, I would say that following the natural cycles is very important. The observance, how the seasons are changing, like all the
Mhm.
alignments with the planets, because it is all helpful. And so when we are doing the working with people and we help them do their own medicine drum, uh, there are certain protocols for the ceremony and everything, but also like sometimes for the people who are looking to empower their identity and who need like more grounding, we would use the symbology from the ancient calendar to uh, like either the person can paint it, or usually it's me or also that we paint it on the drum, the symbol of the day where the person was born, because this is the energy that expressed like through you, coming from the consciousness, coming from the source, the energy of creation. So when you are playing your drum, connecting to Mother Earth and your heart, you also connect to the primary blueprint of your own spirit. So
Mhm.
and again, when you want to make changes, that's why it's important also to study like ancient calendars and symbology, because it is giving you clues about like, because everything happens in cycles, it just all repeats. So when you understand the ancient calendar like Mayan or Aztec
Inca.
or Inca calendar and all the symbols, like the cycles repeat. So to make yourself stronger, you can use all these energies, because like in the anthropology they say, oh, this is the god of this is this kind of deity. It's not really about that. it's the it's the representation of the energy, of the quality of the energy that is
Mhm.
coming from the universe. It doesn't mean like all these cultures have 500 gods. It's not really about that. It's the energy that is being materialized and expressed through certain way, and it's gonna influence, and it's always in the correspondence with the people, because it's happening together. So it's not like we are being bombarded by the energy. We are the energy, but we have to understand in which position we are to recognize what we can do with what we have, right?
Mhm.
If you
To
if you
open
don't know,
consciously towards it.
yes, if you don't know who you are and you don't know what kind of energy you're generating today, how do you know how to do your ceremony or how to show up for life or even regular day of work, and it's, for example, the same kind of consciousness for women in their moon cycle. When some women, they don't even know like where their cycle is coming, where they're like fertile days or not, like what kind of hormones are in which part, like what kind of qualities and strengths or weaknesses they have in every cycle, and it just repeats. And every month, so many women are surprised they have their period. It's happening for years, and here it is, arrives again, and the women are surprised. Uh, and also, like all the qualities before your period, after your period, like you can work with all this energy. It's a natural cycles. So don't do things against yourself or things against the nature, right? So today, for example, is the day of the death. It's Mikistli. So this is the symbol. I can, because I printed it out.
Yes.
Move like this. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we decided to mention today symbol and energy because actually it is connected with the masculine energy today. So also women can work with masculine energy. It doesn't belong to one person or one group, but it is very beneficial for the men because it is connected for the masculine. So whoever wants to connect with the masculine energy, which is action, right? So it's to take direction in your life, to indicate initiative, to start something new, to move forward with a desire, to end some cycles that are not any longer like working for us. So like if there is anything that you need to renew, finish, let go, accomplish, start new, give a new life, rebirth yourself, change yourself, today is the day to do the ceremony. So you can use the energy of the day to work with the energy of life, death, and rebirth, because the Mikistli, the death, is connected with North Pole Star, with the Tezcatlipoca, with the smoky mirror energy. So again, the mirror is reflecting energies, but also because we have the moon and its energy today, like you can look at the reflections. So mirror reflection of yourself, what you show outside, who you are inside. Is it like, again, about integrity, right? So like, do you lie to somebody else? Do you lie to yourself? Like, are you even on both sides? Noticing the mirror of another person in another person, or the outside world, what do you see around yourself? This is all manifestation of your consciousness, what you are experiencing. And I'm not saying everything always exists at once, but I'm saying, how we put attention to something and suddenly we see 500 things, the same things. Like for example, we want to find the red sneakers, and suddenly we notice everybody has red sneakers and we haven't noticed that earlier. It doesn't mean that the red sneakers were not there. We were just not putting attention, right? So this is how you really manifest things for yourself. You put attention into something that you want. So with this energy, again, the men can align themselves and like embrace the masculine direction and take this like proactive approach, like take care for your life, take care for your family, be responsible, show up for your part, and this is how you shape your destiny.
Remember, the life is a ceremony. The life is a ceremony. Everything we do is a ceremony. We wake up in the morning, we make our day, it's a ceremony. So if you're looking for something to get connected, make your life. Put attention in your life is a ceremony. Use the moment you put your shoes, when you eat, see, you pray. You don't know. Even the people who is smoking, see, smoking, and then make a ceremony. See, then first get the cigar and put in the mouth, and later, when then light up the cigar and it's a ceremony. When we eat, we take the food, we put in our mouth, even so fast that they even don't thinking. They thinking so fast. No, it's like a nutrition, nutrition to our system, our body. See, our system, you get saliva, see, first to receive the food. and later get again, liquids to process the food. This is a ceremony. Is the protocol. See, to think about what you have to eat today. You get into the kitchen and you don't know what to eat. No, you make a ceremony because you starting putting the fire and later follow protocol.
Bringing the ingredients.
Yeah. Putting the protocol and you think you get mess up everything and ending with you don't know what you cook. Mm-mm. Everything is a ceremony. Everything is our life. You want to go back to the right path. Put attention what you do every day and make a ceremony and offer this ceremony, offer to Creator, offer to Mother Earth. We doing something. We get a little plate and put something in our food and put with the spirits outside. See? And this is the offering. Is what we're doing because we know it's a ceremony of the life. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's part of the answer you're looking for. See?
Yeah,
What we doing
certainly.
right now, even talking is a ceremony
Mm-hmm.
because we don't talking in once. See, now then give me opportunity to talk. See, it's part of the protocols. See, even to move my hands, to move another hand, to move in this direction and ask the Creator and get into my heart. Okay, so beautiful, right? It's a ceremony, but we don't do it with ourselves and blessing ourselves. Get the energy from everywhere put inside. Okay? Mm-hmm. So,
Uh-huh.
aho. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many people were watching because we had this two different events created.
Yes, and additionally,
Later
we had
we had
one
problems
more.
with connecting, so I don't know who's live or who's not. If there are any questions coming, or we just leave it as it is.
Mhm.
Already, she gave questions, right?
Yes,
Yes.
these are all the questions, and we
Mhm.
don't have more questions. However, I would like to say thank you and hi to the people who were with us today and who wrote to us in the chat. Jan Boreski, Marcin Vitek, Chris Vicasa, Kasia, who made the Vision Quest, is with us as well, y Martino.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, Cash and Martino.
yes.
Oh, hello, hello. Mm-hmm.
Ivona and Paulina also,
Oh,
who always
Ivona,
are with us.
Paulina.
Oh,
Oh,
Ivana made a vision quest with us too. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paulina
Marcin
was
Vitek, he
the
said
camp.
that they are always there and they love you and miss you very much. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you to everyone who is sharing these moments with us, this exchanging of energy, of love, of wisdom as well. And it seems that it was a perfect day to make this conversation with the new moon
Mm-hmm.
and with these new and strong energies that may they help us to put these seeds today.
Mm-hmm.
And so later on, we just find this inside ourselves because the recognition about own femininity and masculine, it may look like a hard personal journey, and truly it is.
Mm-hmm.
However, I believe that whenever we have the courage to start this journey, beautiful beings like Oso and Aga and many others will show up in this path and will be able to help us, to guide us, and to show us also like how to embrace these processes in a beautiful way, so we can just take the control of our lives and start living this ceremony, as also said. So
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can finish with this. Thank you very much again for
Mm-hmm.
joining me today.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Aho, Gopila Tanka.
Aho,
Oh.
Gopilatanka.
Mm-hmm.